Azimio summit meeting on Tuesday was meant to deliberate on key issues that included state of the economy, the NADCO report and Odinga's bid for the AUC chair.
There's no lady amongst you.
The coalition maintaining that the tax burden has continued to have a negative ripple effect on Kenyans as the government has allegedly turned to taxes to punish Kenyans.
The Kenya Kwanza regime is failing the test of being caring and compassionate. Paying taxes should never be a punishment, but a patriotic duty. Under the KK regime, taxation is a punishment that is hurting the entire economy.
The opposition of the finance bill still remains on course on matters 16% on VAT on petroleum products, while at the same time urging farmers to resist plans to introduce taxation on agricultural produce.
We also remain opposed deeply to the idea of subjecting farm produce to taxation. It is our position that forcing farmers to part with 5 shillings for every 100 shillings they make from their farm produce is unreasonable and cruel.
Azimio wants President Ruto to read a riot act to the Speaker of the two houses and Kenya Kwanza legislators for what they say are plans to sabotage the National Dialogue Committee report, NADCO.
Should any efforts to undermine or tamper with the report succeed, there will be very heavy price to pay. In this regard, we call on Honorable William Ruto to rein on the speakers of the two houses of parliament and a number of members of the national executive who are hell-bent on dreading the NADCO report and the bills. Those leaders have clearly demonstrated a determination to delay, and even kill the NADCO report, which is a negotiated document that pulled the country out of hostilities to the peace that obtains today. Nobody should take the present situation as a given or for granted.
Odinga's quest to succeed Musa Faki at the helm of the African Union was a subject of discussion at the summit, with the coalition leadership terming the move as a pride to the country as opposed to political gain.
We agree this is not a partisan political issue, but a matter of national pride and image. We are united on this.
The decision by East African leaders to rally behind Odinga's bid was hailed.
Just watch this piece. I need to talk to many leaders across the continent, because you know that a candidate to be successful must get two-thirds physically, first round or second round. If you don't get two-thirds, then you're not elected. So I have to dialogue with virtually all leadership of the continent.
This comes at a time that President William Ruto told East African Legislative Assembly members, IALA, that the heads of East African countries have all agreed to back Odinga's candidature.
It is going to be the turn for East Africa to provide the chair of the Africa Union. We have sat down in the spirit of the East African community. We have consulted as heads of state from the East African community together, and we have agreed to sponsor one candidate.
This, according to Ruto, is part of the process to foster unity among member states. Martin Opio, K24 TV, Nairobi.